Mabuhay kabayan! Welcome back to our Property Wise Pinoy channel, where we learn important tips on how to invest in properties wisely. I'm Attorney Donna, your property lawyer. This video is a continuation of our topic on land classification. If you haven't watched the first part yet, you can watch it here. For today, we will answer the question as to why is it important for you as a property wise Pinoy investor to know what is the land classification of the property that you are planning to buy. For this particular video, we will discuss all the technicalities surrounding forestland or timberland here in the Philippines. As you might have guessed, I am back in the Philippines. And here I am standing amidst the towering trees in Forestland in my beloved native land of Surigao del Sur. Now, before we venture further, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so that you'll be notified whenever we have new videos coming. My dear kabayans, land in the Philippines isn't just about land. It is categorized for its use and importance. As we have previously discussed, there are four major classifications of land in the Philippines. Number 1, agricultural land. Number 2, forest or timberland. Number 3, mineral land. 4, national parks. The difference between agricultural land and forest land is use. It's not just about what grows in it, but what can you do with it? First up, we've got agricultural land, which can be further classified according to its use. First is residential land, commercial land, industrial land. These are pretty straightforward. You farm on agricultural land, you live on residential land, trade on commercial, and manufacture on industrial. Easy peasy, right? But when we talk about timberland or forest land, we're in a different territory. Literally and figuratively. Forest land is under the protection of the government, and it's not just because of the trees.
In the Philippines, the boundaries of timberland or forest land are defined by the government, and it is meant for conservation and sustainable development. It does not matter if there are trees standing or not. What matters is that the land has been classified as forest land by the government, and this means it is protected. And protected means no trespassing for development. You cannot just decide to build a farm or a vacation house in these areas. The government has set strict regulations to preserve our forest land for ecological balance, water resource protection, and maintenance of natural habitats. So it's not just about the timber in timberland. It's about respecting the land's role in our ecosystem. Our forest lands are vital for biodiversity conservation. They are home to countless species and are crucial watersheds that support agriculture and provide water for cities. They act as our natural defense against climate change, preventing soil erosion and moderating the climate. In the Philippines, timberland or forest land is primarily under the control and management of the Department of Environment and Natural Resources, or DNR.
The most important thing to note for today's discussion is that timberland cannot be privately owned because it is government property. And though how long you've occupied this type of property, you will never be able to acquire title over forest land or timberland. Although there are some local governments who issue tax declarations over forest land or timberland, because the role of the local government unit is to collect taxes. And if you have a property with a tax declaration, then that means the local government unit can collect taxes over that property. But your possession of that land will not ripen into ownership. This does not confer ownership or allow any development activities on that land. That is why, my dear property wise Pinoys, you have to be very careful when dealing with properties which are only covered by tax declarations. You have to dig deeper and ask the question, is it alienable and disposable? If not, is it forest land or timberland? If there are doubts about land classification, you have to consult a lawyer who is well versed with property cases and who can confer or refer to the DNR to check the land classification of that property before investing your hard-earned money. However, this goes without saying that you can still utilize timberland, but then you need to take a second step. You need to secure a special land use permit from the Department of Environment and Natural Resources so that you can build a structure on that land. This is critical to note because no permanent structure is allowed on forest land or timberland without that permit.
Special Land Use Permits or SLUP issued by the DNR are valid for a maximum of 25 years and allow certain activities on timberland such as the construction of structures for commercial purposes. However, after the expiry of the SLUP, all structures built become government property. While the permit grants certain rights for use, it does not guarantee the conversion of timberland into titled land even after 25 years. Changes in law or reclassification efforts are required for such a conversion to take place.
My dear kabayans, if you have any questions or experiences or concerns about forest land or timberland in the Philippines, please make sure to drop your comments or questions below and we might be able to answer them. Thank you for joining us for today's video. Until next time, keep learning about property-wise investing and stay tuned to our channel. Please make sure to share this video with your friends, comment, and hit that subscribe button. Until the next time.